Oh, oh my God. Oh, this game was a joke. What it do with your boy Daffy? And I got some bad news, man. All right, man. So for those that aren't aware, in 2019, Overwatch announced that there was going to be a separate game mode aside from multiplayer that focused on is more of a story-based mode with tons of PVE enemies and all these different abilities that your character can use and all this different stuff. Well, today they made some announcements. Mind you, it's been 4 years since they made this announcement. They released a trailer at BlizzCon in 2019 with some sparse information here and there. But they said they've been working on this game mode since 2019, by the way.
We began to pull more and more of our focus and energy away from the live game and all of the people that were playing it. We had players that were excited to be playing that game, and they just wanted more up. So we had a difficult choice. We could continue work on our original vision for Overwatch 2 without a definitive end date in sight, or change our strategy and get something in front of players soon. We chose the latter, and we released Overwatch 2 last October with heroes, maps, new modes, and regular seasonal up. But more than that, we shifted our values for how we want to develop. No longer would we store content up for really big releases and leave the game sort of languishing on the side. Now we made a commitment to always prioritize the live game and all of the people playing it, and to devote our development efforts there. Game is nothing without all of you.
Yeah, and I really can't say enough about how much we've learned over the past 8 months or so, and more.
They haven't learned anything. They haven't learned nothing.
Than previously when the original game was kind of slowing down a little bit in development. But at the same time, development on the PVE experience really hasn't made the progress that we would have hoped. The team has created a bunch of amazing, so there's awesome missions that are really exciting, there's brand new enemies that are super fun to fight, and some truly great and ridiculous hero talents. But unfortunately, the effort required to pull all of that together into a Blizzard quality experience that we can ship, and there really is no end in sight or defined kind of end date where we can put that out into the world. And so we're left with another difficult choice. Do we continue to pour all that effort into PVE, hoping that we can land it at some point in the future? Or do we stick with this set of values that we've aligned on and focus on the live game and focus on serving? With everything we've learned about what it takes to operate this game at the level that you deserve, it's clear that you can't deliver on that original vision for PVE that was shown in 2019. What that means is that we won't be delivering that dedicated hero mode with talent trees.
So what have you been doing? Oh, bro, this company is cooked. You've had 4 years to do what? I'm so confused. Dude, oh my God. Here's my thing, right? This isn't a recent development. They did not decide that they were gonna do this today or yesterday or last week or the week before that. How long have they been sitting on this decision to cancel the PVE? I don't get it. Now, I know there's a bunch of people, you know what, well, let's go to Twitter real quick. Hold on. All right, man. So I said, LOL, that feeling when I lie to people for years about a game mode just to scrap it and recycle its assets. Because that's exactly why I dropped my controller. Because that's exactly what they're gonna do with this game mode, right? As soon as they finalize what assets they're gonna pull from the PVE game mode they're working on, they're just gonna reuse in some of these seasonal events. It's really annoying. And I'm pretty sure a lot of this stuff is gonna be locked in the battle pass too. I don't get it, dude. People, oh my God. What are they gonna do with these talents that they had integrated? Dude, I cannot imagine the amount of dev work that went into this PVE game mode that is just being used for possibly little to nothing. I don't get it. Not only did you have one of the worst launches in gaming history, second maybe to Anthem and No Man's Sky and a bunch of other stuff, your game was literally not functional day one. Blizzard is already known for being a pretty terrible company, especially with the sexual misconduct lawsuit and everything. But then your game doesn't launch properly. You clearly don't know how to balance your characters. Your dev team is going back on buffs that they implemented in 2019 and 2018. I'm referring to Ash, by the way, getting ult charge when Bob's out, and all this different stuff. It's y'all don't play this game. What are you doing? Lifeweaver released, and was just terrible, and he's still pretty bad. Lifeweaver legit did not feel play tested to me. Lifeweaver legit felt like they just did whatever. They just threw him out there. And he's still bad. Listen, Aaron Keller, I'm speaking to you. These other guys, I'm not exactly speaking to you, but Aaron Keller specifically, bro. People already feel a certain type of way about you ever since Jeff Kaplan left, right? Your PR team is gonna have to work overtime, bro. Here's what you're gonna have to do, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. You gonna say y'all were hacked? Y'all gonna say that this entire stream was fake? You gonna say this entire stream was AI generated? You gonna say this was not you? You have to fake something, cause y'all cooked. Y'all are cooked. People are saying the game is dead, the game is dying. Now that's not true. Like, the game is still gonna have plenty of players, but there's a lot of people that are saying they're gonna leave because they were really holding out for the PVE mode that they've been talked about, that has been discussed since 2019. So when you rip this away from people, they're gonna be upset. I don't, here's my thing, right? So what that it's been talked about since 2019. You were giving us updates, you were still talking about it, literally, as it's been proven time and time again. Gamers, they don't care. As long as you are showing progress and you're taking your time and you're doing what needs to be done, they don't care how long it takes, bro. Who cares? Literally, Red Dead Redemption 2 took like, what, 8 years? Or something like that. It's like 8-9 years, right? For Red Dead Redemption 2. GTA 6, people are still playing GTA 5 to this day, right? You've had 4 years. You're not like a small like indie company, right? Like, you are a multi-million dollar, almost $1 billion company at this point, since y'all got acquired by Xbox. And you put up this excuse of, oh, we because of all the work that goes into this game, we can't give you the proper. Literally, hire more people. It's not a budget issue. What are you talking about? Now, granted, I'm not a game developer. Now, granted, I'm not in any level of management that goes into there or anything like that. Like, I'm not. How did they think this is gonna go over? Hey guys, by the way, that project we said we're working on for 4 years, yeah, it's not coming. Sorry, but we're gonna drop a little bits and pieces of what could have been every season or two. Huh? I don't get it, man. I don't understand. I don't get it. This company doesn't make sense, man. This company doesn't make sense. Not only did they release like literal like garbage like on day one, because like they literally just could not predict like that their servers were just gonna like pee the bed, or the fact that like they don't know how to balance any of these heroes because they don't know, they just don't play test their game. I don't. Dude, there's so much with the Overwatch IP that they could do, dude. They're just not doing, dude. We could have. Can you imagine like an Overwatch movie, right? Again, extremely expensive. I know, I'm aware. I know how time enveloping that something like that is. But you are $1 million company. You can spare the funds. You could do an Overwatch movie, like an I've seen people talk about like Overwatch, kind of like a Netflix Shorts kind of series or whatever like that with the cinematics. You have this really deep lore with all these characters, and they just sit and do nothing. No one reads the comics, bro. Do something else. I don't get it, man. I don't understand. I don't get it, dude. This company, man. When I talk about like AAA games dying and AAA titles dying, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So, listen, Aaron Keller, man. Again, if you see this, you have to make something up. Say that this entire stream was AI generated. Say it was fake. Say this is not you. Like, yeah, the stream was hacked. That PVE is still ongoing in development. Just ask for more patience. That's the only thing you can do, bro. Because at this point, y'all are done.